No, poor Squidward. Dear Squidward's hopes.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll begin a new drive. 1st and 10. On play action. Here's Williams. Catch for Nico Brady. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Williams.
Defensive meetings this week. That's exactly what we try to play sound zone defense. Keep that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush give him.
It's more on the quick slant. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge? Pick it.
What the fuck?
She grabbed this one instead. 3,000 feet beneath the surface, the ocean runs out of light. No sun.
Jets
no
offense
moon,
coming
no
up now to
horizon,
start their next
just black
drive.
water in every direction.
Ready?
And then, in the flat, a single point of pale green drifting in the dark like a floating snow. If you live down here, that light means one thing, and one thing only: food. So you turn toward it. You always turn toward it. Because in the deep, light is life. And life is almost never this easy to find. This light is not food. This light is bait. Behind it waits with teeth as clear as glass, and a body so cold you will never see it. This is the anglerfish, the most famous monster in the deep sea. And nearly everything that makes it terrible is something you never actually Nothing about the anglerfish makes sense until you see where it has to live. The deep ocean is the largest living space. Not the largest in the sea, the largest anywhere. There is more room for life in a cold black water than in every forest elsewhere in the West.
Such a slow.
And almost no human is capable that walls that fire. There is no light. Sunlight cannot reach the bottom. By 600 feet down, the ocean has already absorbed most of it. By 3,000, the last faint traces. And everything beneath exists on no sunrise, no color, no shadows, only cold and burning pressure. And a blackness so complete that eyes at the movement until they use them begin to lose their purpose. This is the world of the deep sea anglerfish. Most of them live between roughly 13,000 feet, and a few drift even lower, 2 or 3 miles beneath the waves into the true abyss. There are more than 160 kinds of them across 11 different families, and they are far less rare than their monstrous reputation suggests. By sheer head count, they rank among the more common predators of the deep. We just almost never see them, because we almost never.
Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenge
in a place that holds so little of it. And how do you avoid being eaten when you cannot see what is hunting you? The anglerfish answers both with a single idea, one that no animal on the surface would ever need. He uses light in a world that has light as a weapon. Here, hunger is the force that shapes everything. On the surface, the sun feeds the world. Tiny drifting plants turn sunlight into food, and everything else either eats them or eats whatever ate them first. None of that happens in the deep. There is no sun to begin the chain, so almost nothing grows. The only food is what falls from far above, a slow and constant drizzle of dead things and waste that scientists call green snow, plus the occasional animal that swims down into the dark and never finds its way back up. That makes the deep a desert, a freezing, lightless desert. A real meal might be days or weeks away, and a predator can starve quietly for a very long time waiting for food. In a place like that, you cannot hunt the way a shark hunts. You cannot chase. Chasing burns energy you cannot spare, across distances where you will most likely find nothing at the end of it anyway. The math does not work. So the anglerfish does the opposite of chasing. It barely moves it. It hangs in the black water, almost perfectly still, lets the food come to it, and when something finally does arrive, it takes no chances. Its jaws are huge, and its stomach can stretch to hold prey larger than the fish's. In one case, researchers found a female barely 4 inches long that had choked to death, trying to swallow a fish more than 3 times her length. She simply could not let go. When you never know how long until the next meal, you take whatever drifts within reach, whatever the size, whatever the danger. But to make the food come to you in total darkness, you need a way to call it in. You need a light. The anglerfish is named for the way it fishes. Rising from the top of its head is a long, thin spine, a single thin ray that has crept forward over millions of years until it stands above the mouth like a fishing rod. At the very tip of that rod sits the most valuable thing the fish owns, a small glowing lure. In the dark, the anglerfish holds that light out in front of its own face and makes it dance. Tiny muscles let it twitch and sway and pulse, so the glow moves through the water exactly like a small living creature. To anything hungry passing by, it reads as a meal. A little glowing promise of life in all that emptiness. And life, in the deep, is always worth swimming toward. So the prey draws closer. It follows the light in, nearer and nearer, right up to the glow, right up to the spot where the rod meets the head. That is the trap. The lure does more than attract the prey, it aims it. It steers the victim into the exact place where those enormous jaws can reach, and the anglerfish does not so much bite as inhale. The mouth snaps open. The water around it rushes in, and the prey is swept inside in a fraction of a second before it can begin to grasp what the light really was. The teeth point inward, long and thin and glassy, so that anything entering that mouth slides in without resistance and can never climb back out. The light brings you in. The teeth keep you there. Predator wearing bait is one of the oldest tricks in nature. But hidden inside that little glowing light are 2 things about the anglerfish that even people who think they know have never heard. Here's the first one. The anglerfish cannot make its own light. That glow, the lure it lives and dies by, the entire reason it can survive down here, does not come from the fish. It comes from bacteria. Millions of tiny living bacteria packed into the tip of the lure, and the light is produced by their chemistry, the fish's own. The anglerfish grows a special organ at the end of its rod for the single purpose of housing them.